I think with what is going on all around us, we definitely need to pray for our children daily, just to lift them up in prayer, to bless them, to guide them in all areas of their lives. The battle is the Lord's. O our God, will you not judge them? For we have no power to face this vast army that is attacking us. We do not know what to do, but our eyes are upon you. 2 Chronicles 20:12. We can pray when we don't know what to do. Then we can do what Jehoshaphat did after he prayed. Stand back and let God take care of things. Isn't that wonderful? Pray knowing that God will work things out for us in any area of our life, and just watch God do what needs to be done. As soon as Jehoshaphat heard that the enemy army was coming, he was afraid. He knew he didn't have an army big enough to win the battle. But Jehoshaphat had something bigger than an army. He had God, who could do anything. So he decided to ask God what he should do. Now this is the beautiful thing. So many of us panic. We panic. It happens. We all do it from time to time. But hopefully we can realize that we need to go to God. We need to speak to God regularly and ask God to work it out in a wonderful way. All the people came together to pray for God's help. They came from all the towns around. Jehoshaphat stood up among the people. Lord, you are the God of our people, he prayed. The enemy is coming, and we don't have the power to face this huge army. We do not know what to do, but we know you can help us. That's one thing. God is always there for us, no matter what we are going through. We may not always feel that way at that point in time, but God is definitely there a lot of times when we look back on certain situations in our lives. We may realize that God was carrying us in his loving arms all along, because the magnitude of what we may have been going through, we definitely could not conquer that by ourselves. It was God. Yes. One of the men standing nearby said, King Jehoshaphat, listen. God has spoken to me. Do not be afraid. The battle is God's. He will take care of the great army. The next day, Jehoshaphat and his men found that God had won the battle for them. Jehoshaphat and his men sang praises to God for answered prayers. So we can say this simple prayer for our children and even for ourselves. Dear God, sometimes I don't know what to do. Sometimes we don't know what to do. We may not see a solution, but God has the perfect solution. Help me remember to pray and then stand back and let you take care of things. God works things out in the right time. God will help us. God will work it out. God will help us to be conquerors. Amen.